Social media. Facebook? Oh, taking selfies with my fucking old phone, right? Perfect. Good pictures. Post it on Facebook right away. Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, TikTok, so on and so on, right? You get the idea, right? Social media, I gotta say, is a part of our daily life. It is part of our world, whether or not you like it or not. Unfortunately, some of your posts are here to stay, right? And so to keep you from making any regrettable social media mistakes, today we are going over the top 6 mistakes and how to avoid them, okay? And we talk a lot about personal branding and your image. What your image and personal brand says all about you, right? And think of social media as an extension of this brand. And so I gotta say, you got to be careful. Let's get started with number 1 biggest mistake that people make on social media, and that is impulsive posting, right? And for the most part, I gotta say, we are creators that have a tough time of sort of slowing a roll and thinking through a few steps in terms of consequences. And you know that we think it, we have the ability to just tweak it out, to post it, to retweet it, and take a picture and send it, right? And then all of a sudden 10 minutes goes by, and then you think to yourself, oh my god, what did I just do? You know, just, yes, okay, sweet, I just delete it, right? You know that the problem and issue arises is that you never know who actually saw it, who will take a screenshot of it, right? Think before you post, okay? I know that you're like, why could it be that won't slow down? But think, is it impulsive? As long as you just pause for a second prior to posting, you will be in good shape, okay? The second mistake I see people making on social media is talking religion and politics. And I gotta say, this one just make me go, really? Really? You're just not, you know what? You're not changing anybody's mind. The only thing that you have a potential of doing is actually changing people's views of you, right? I decided a long time ago not to talk about my personal views on certain topics. Religions and politics happen to be 2 of them. And for me, it's not worth it. For you, you've got to decide, but religion and politics, 2 things you don't need to talk about. Social media mistake number 3 is TMI, too much information. And then I gotta say, people post too much personal information about themselves when they're going on vacation, where they're going on vacation, where they live, what they're doing, and where they just check into, right? I gotta say, if somebody wants to cause you harm or damage, guess what? And they don't have to look very far other than your Facebook feed, right? And depending on what your privacy settings are set up. And you don't know how easy that access is going to be, right? And for the most part, I gotta say, don't feel like you need to post and share every single aspect in detail about your life. There are certain things that you should and need to keep private, right? Social media mistake number 4 is accepting everybody's friend request. I gotta say, like, hey, profile pictures looks really good, looks gorgeous, I'm gonna accept that, right? People lie, you know, be careful who you're friends with. Social media mistake number 5, and that is being offensive and posting inappropriate things, being vulgar, being racist. The list goes on and on, right? You need to really think about it, because even though you find something funny, but you don't know how you're going to be received or this post is going to be received by others. You may think there's nothing wrong with it. Hopefully you get the point. You should avoid posting vulgar or inappropriate things, because you know that you never know who you could potentially offend, right? And the last but certainly least, social media mistake number 6, and that is confusing and not separating personal and professional profiles. And if you're utilizing your personal Facebook, your personal Twitter, or all these personal for work, you may want to think about actually separating, okay? Because I'm assuming that things that you say to your friends are not necessarily 100% of the time things you want your employers or your co-workers to actually find out about and hear about it, right? And I gotta say, if you're posting pictures of all your great lunches or dinners, and you got a business that has absolutely nothing to do with great food, then people may tune you out. And remember, you need to set up and draw the line, right? The personal and professional, okay? That's it, kids. The top 6 social media mistakes that I have identified, but you need to remember this. Don't refuse social media interactions with real life. You got to get out there. You got to interact. You got to meet real people. You got to do real things. Get out there. Live and experience. Life is amazing, kings.